You are now rocking with DJ Squirt.
Y'all, we're live in the DJ Squirt Academy on the new Classes in Session podcast, and I have my guest with me in the building, PBE Pluto. What's up, baby?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Look at you in the building. Ooh, superstar. All right, check this out. There's 3 rules to my interview with DJ Squirt. You ready?
I'm ready.
Rule number 1. When you enter this studio, because you're on the screen in my studio, you belong to DJ Squirt.
Okay, then.
Good with that?
Wow, good.
All right, boo. Now that we have this beautiful relationship, any hoochie mama, baby mama, wife, I don't care who she is, she got to go.
I'm just talking crazy. Okay, I agree.
Okay, good. Because I ain't no cheater now. She out of here.
She don't exist anyway. No.
Now, we can't just be handsome and beautiful. We have to actually get along. Okay?
Good. Facts.
So what I like to do, I like to read this long drawn out scenario, right? At the end of the scenario, Pluto, you got to tell me how you going to make me happy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
All right, I got a couple tips. Remember these things about me to incorporate in your answer. Now, DJ Squirt likes him 6 feet and up. How tall are you?
Okay. 9 feet 1.
I know that's right. You better laugh, yay. I love it. You got it. Well, how tall are you, Pluto? Quit playing.
I'm 9'1".
Pluto. Okay, we're going to run with it. Like, I'm up there. Forget that. I got you. We're going to run with it then, all right? Tip number 2. You already got a nice voice now. DJ Squirt got a voice fetish.
Okay.
You done got anything you want, saying the right thing in the right tone.
That make a lot of sense.
Okay. Those are your lifesavers, things to remember to get you out of trouble with me, right?
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to read this long drawn out story, and at the end of the story, you tell me how you're going to make me happy, right? Remember my tips. Here's the story. We took a weekend away in a cabin on a hill. 2 nights, 3 days. Pluto. Anything you can think of, we did that. Just think about it. Don't say it. Okay. So, we done had our fun. It's the end of the weekend. It's Monday morning. We getting our, phones is ringing. We got to get back to business. Because we took these 3 days off. That means we losing, money ain't being maintained like it should be. And we spent it. So we got to get back to work. Okay? Well, me, your girlfriend, I look out the window. It's 20 feet of snow outside. And we can't go nowhere. We got to wait a whole nother day before we can go home. I done got an attitude. So you're stuck in this cabin with me with an attitude. The whole day you have tolerated me and I got on your damn nerves. You're really ready to throw me out the window. But here's the scene. All right, it's the end of the night. We back on this bearskin rug. Oh, that's the part I didn't tell you. We on this bearskin rug in front of the fireplace. He poured me some wine trying to chill me out and it didn't work. I'm still rolling my eyes and stuff. Right? Oh, here's a punchline. I ain't got no clothes on. But I'm playing hard to get. Okay. Now, you got to tell me, based on who you are, what you would do in the situation to make me happy. But keep it PG. You're the artist. What would you do?
First, I'll take my 9 feet tall self.
Okay.
And go and run you some bath water. You know what I'm saying? It got to be nice and hot because we up in the spot. and it's all I got. You feel me? Whether I am or not, we got to keep it in the plot. So I'm gonna get up in the kitchen, go to whipping in the pot, go to whipping, trying to give it all I got.
Oh,
After you get up out the shower, I'm trying to put you in a knot. I'm talking about butter me not biscuits. So don't miss it. Not Bisquick. The shit made from scratch. Rub you with my elbows and the shit up and down your back. Just like that. Exactly where you sat. Hit you with a smack. Get it right back. If you still got attitude, I might have to tell you can pack.
she turned from laughing.
I ain't trying to lack. After you eat dinner, just have dessert.
Oh,
Only just a snack. You can say how you want to eat it. But if you ask me, I'd be like, probably from the back. Or even from the front. I don't like to stunt. Give it all I give, so you can give me all I want. We going on the go. Do it on the low. I'll probably make you a makeshift sled so we can slide in the snow. Then come back in. PBE for the win. Turn up one more time. Then do this shit all over again. That's it. Probably that.
that was the best answer I ever got on these interviews. And I done did about good 400-500 of these interviews.
No.
I love it. No, you did not freestyle. That is fire. Guess what, PBE?
What's good?
Now been squirtified.
No, that's real.
You ignorant, baby. Yes. Dope answer. I love it. Oh my God. Oh, that's fire. All right, boo. I can't stop laughing. My darn cheeks hurt. Whoo, that was dope. Okay, before we get started, I love that. Shoot out your social media for those that have been under a damn rock that can follow you.
Hey, it's PBE Pluto. That's P as in Paul, B as in boy, E as in Echo, Pluto like the planet. We weather the ocean, but this ain't the Atlantic. You feel me? Tap in.
You are super dope. Oh my God, PB, that was fire. I love your answer. Wow. And you freestyled it. That is fire. That's
Out the dome.
That's fire. All right, boo. That breaks the ice. I love it. Thanks for cracking my little madness, because that's how I like to do. Woo, you be putting you showed out. You showed out. Okay, here we go.
This is the preview. The real movie still ain't started.
I love it. I'm so creative in your talent. Man, that's fire. You did that.
Appreciate it.
If anybody asked me what was the best, it's gonna be you. Like that was fire. That was fire. You
I appreciate it.
I love it. All right, okay. I'm gonna edit this. Okay. Super dope. All right, boo. Everybody knows that DJ Squirt is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, sharing your challenges, struggles, and your success to be an inspiration to someone else. Whoop.
Thanks, sir.
You are super fire, boo. Super fire. All right. I ask all these same questions, whether you're the garbage man or Michael Jackson coming back from his grave. I ask everybody the same questions. All right. Here we go. You ready for these questions,
I'm always ready. I stay ready.
Yes, you
So I don't gotta get ready.
PBE Pluto, where are you from?
I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Hey now. Hey now. All right. All right. Next question. Mom and dad in the home or just mom?
I grew up with just my mom, but my dad was in the military. They wasn't together, but I still,
You know who you are.
tapped in. Like I went to my grandmother's house on my dad's side every summer growing up. So if he was home on leave, he'd be there with me. But other than that, I basically grew up with my mom.
Oh, nothing wrong with it. It's part of your character. You know what I'm saying? How you grew up. All right.
Right.
This is a good question. How many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
Shit.
I can't.
Well, and the reason I'm saying that is because like we had a big family. You feel me?
That's a good thing, actually. But I got a theory on that. A lot of times with the most kids in the household makes you the better person because y'all had to deal with a lot more younger. So,
Now, but yeah. So restate the question.
how many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
Well, as far as siblings, I grew up with four other siblings.
Mhm.
Um, but as I stated, we had a big family. Like we were the type of family where everybody stayed. We probably stayed 20, 25 deep. You feel me?
No, I get it. I get it. So,
So
you had four
a
other
lot of
siblings.
my cousins and all
Right.
that type of stuff, they kind of grew up like brothers and sisters and stuff to me too. You feel me?
Oh, that's
That's why I kind of hesitated in the beginning of it. But as far as actual siblings, I had four other siblings, and I'm the oldest out of those.
really. How many other kids were in the house then? Put it that way. Everybody's situation different. That's why people got to understand. You said like
Now, facts are, shit, man,
20.
it was probably 15, 20.
That's a lot.
Sometimes you feel me, like, cause
Mhm.
we had a we had the type of house like we moved a lot, you know what I'm saying, growing up, went through a lot of hardships. But like a lot of my friends, like they'll have their own bed at home, their own room, and they still want to stay at our house. Like we had the rec center basically. Like
Love, yeah. That's
we
look.
had everything though. Like we still lived the lifestyle like on another level. Like you walk in our house, we had Italian chandeliers in the den, you know what I'm saying? We got everything, the trampoline, we got every game system, TVs, all that, you feel me? Everything before everybody. But my family was hustlers, you feel me? So it came from a whole different
I understand.
avenue, but we still helped everybody in the projects, everybody
Fire.
around, you feel me? When
Mhm.
you came to our house on Christmas, you couldn't see the tree. The presents was stacked
No.
over the tree, and my mama, you know what I'm saying, she went and bought Christmas for everybody in the neighborhood
Mhm.
and extras. So if you didn't get none, you had some at our house.
I
It
got
didn't matter who you was. You could have came over with somebody. It was a gift for you.
See,
You
that's
feel me?
dope. But see, people have that's why I ask these kind of questions because it does, once you get to know the personality of the person and where they came from, that foundation of it, you respect them more. And people that are introverts, you can respect them and treat them accordingly because right? But I think that is so far. I can feel that in your energy. That's why I asked that. It tells a personality about somebody, about
Mhm.
how many people you had to learn from growing up. You learned about sharing. You learned about, fighting and making up. And you learned about a whole lot of things at a younger age than a lot of people
And
did.
it's crazy that I tell, you know what I'm saying, a lot of well, the artists that are attached to my brand, affiliated or associated. So I also do non-exclusive management with artists. Um, I tell them like I learned a lot from my hardships. Like, man, I could pack a you could probably put a whole house in front of me and I could pack it into a car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
bro,
y'all know, yeah, y'all probably
I
done went
not
through
a hey, I play Tetris in real life. You know what I'm saying?
that. Super
I
dope.
know how to feed a team, you know what I'm saying? I
Learn so
know the
much.
portions to make sure this, make sure everybody can make it eat. I learned a lot through the hardships. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make things stretch. I know how to
Mhm.
improvise and take what I got and make more out of that. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell.
Wouldn't even be fit to feed 5 people. I'd make it enough for 25 people.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I can
saying?
tell. I can tell. Man, look, all of them struggles, they come to your success. Fire.
Facts.
So you had all the and dang. So you were number one. You were the first, the oldest.
Mhm. Yeah.
I am the cutest
On
nerd.
both sides.
Look, I'm the
My
cutest
mama,
nerd you'll ever
yeah,
meet.
I
I mean,
know that's real.
beautiful people. You met some beautiful people, but not the cutest nerd. I'm a data analyst by nature, right?
Huh?
So I did this study. I did a study, which is why I asked these questions, because it's
Okay.
very important what you learn at a younger age. And a lot of it is, as a child with siblings and sharing and being there, you know what I'm saying? The oldest, the middle, or the only children are usually the most successful because of those things. That's a theory of mine that I came up with because of what I know based on my knowledge. But everybody I've been interviewing, it seems to be fitting. Hmm. Hmm. The ones that are dope, like really knocking it out and got great answers, and they're the oldest, middle, or the only. But usually they're the oldest. Most commonly, they're the oldest. And look at you. You fit right into
Okay.
my theory. Whoop, whoop. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Fire. All right. That's a lot. 25. That's a lot of kids. That's fire. Okay. So now you learned everything that you're learning at home, right?
Mhm.
Then you go to school. Ooh. Ooh, big change. Because now you got to be involved with a whole lot of other energies, however they families decide to treat them kids, right?
Mhm.
Mm. Thinking of this question, any struggles you may have had, any challenges, how you overcame them, how you felt about it to be an inspiration to someone else. How was school for you?
Nah, school was kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? I was quiet, but I was popular, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew how to turn life off and on at an early age. I learned a lot of skills, you feel me, on
Mhm,
my own,
mhm,
and I turned out a lot different than a lot of the kids that did grow up in the house with me, you feel me? So when I say I know how to turn it off and on, I knew when we in the projects I had to be the guy, I knew in the projects, you feel me, it's certain fundamentals you had to understand and know. And you couldn't be a weak link. You couldn't be somebody, you
mhm,
know what I'm saying, that could be pushed over easy. You had to know what you would need to know. But in school, I knew school was school. You
mhm,
know what I'm saying? So I took advantage of, you know what I'm saying, paying attention in class and, executing what I needed to execute while I was there.
mhm.
If
So,
you saw me at home and saw me at school, it was like two different kids.
ooh, really?
Yeah.
What was the difference? So you were very constructive at school, or you?
So in school, I made really good grades, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't known like I was from the project, you wouldn't have known nothing but the respect that I had, you know what I'm saying, around the school. You like, he quiet and do his work. Like he ain't doing like the other ones, they
I
acting like
get
they
it.
in the
You knew
projects.
you knew when to turn it on to protect yourself, depending on the environment
Facts.
you were in. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I got it now.
So basically,
I'm from
when
there.
I'm at school, like they like, man, he got a lot of respect and love around him, but he don't act like them. So you know what I'm saying. But when I'm at home, I knew I had to be who I needed to be. You know what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
So I knew at an early age how to turn it off and on, and I feel like that's what helped guide me to the level I'm at now. You know what I'm saying.
I'm the place
But
for
I also
everything.
had the best of both worlds too, where my
Mhm,
mom's side, you feel me, was hustlers, and
mhm.
I seen everything under the sun over there. I was able to do whatever I wanted to do. At 10, if I ain't want to go to school, I could be like, shit, I ain't going to school today. I ain't have no curfew.
Yeah, you knew you could take advantage of that, but you decided.
Right. But I didn't. You feel me? I could cuss. I could do whatever I wanted to do.
Mhm.
Like a grown man, you feel me? At a kid age, I could, if somebody grown having conversations, I can intervene and say whatever I want to say.
Communicate on their
Now, what was the difference was when I would go to my mom house and they
level.
had
You gotta
it
go
ain't
from
there.
face.
They had rules. You feel me? Like I couldn't cuss over there. I couldn't.
Follow the
I
rules
had
though.
to be in at a certain time. Yeah, you
You
feel
know
me?
what? That makes sense now that you say that.
Hmm.
You got the constructive discipline in one house, and then you could do whatever in the other. Which house did you feel more comfortable?
I felt comfortable in both,
Hmm. Hmm.
but I learned. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do the same, and I saw the difference. Like
You knew when and where.
Me and my sister got the same father, you know what I'm saying? But my other brothers don't. So they were different. You feel me? Like they
Mm.
were terrible at first.
I'm about to say, look,
Like
I was
they
about to say, see,
once
you
they got
never.
grown and
Ooh.
like before they got grown, it was like in middle school, high school, going into high school or whatever. My mama went to prison.
Mm.
She did 8 years in the Fed. My grandma went to prison too, so
Really?
I had to take care of my brother and them and send them to school. So that's when they kind of got disciplined. Then, like I gave them, they ain't really get disciplined. They were going crazy. Like
But see, that's the difference. You did experience disciplined environment,
mhm.
and they didn't.
They didn't
So
exactly.
they're not gonna act disciplined
Even
when
though we grew up in the same exact house.
no, but
We,
you left in the household that disciplined you.
right. I would leave on in the
Yeah.
summertime. So
Yeah.
when I come back, like
Mm.
even with school, like I knew I needed to handle business. 'Cause
Mm.
I knew someone was like looking for that. What's your grades? What you know what I'm saying?
See, that makes the difference in a lot of these kids that are just left to do whatever the hell they want to, and no
Right,
discipline. What do you think gonna happen when they become adults? But you got to
right.
experience an environment where you were disciplined.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
the
And
best.
I experienced an environment where I could do whatever I wanted to do
But you can make a
all at the
choice.
same time. So
But you can make a choice.
right.
Some kids
But
don't make a choice.
I knew that if I just was on a discipline type time in the environments we was in, it wouldn't have been good for me. You feel me?
Yeah, but
So
think
I
about
knew when to turn it on and turn it off. But
mhm,
I took that with me, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. But a
But
lot
I
of
taught my brothers and them more when they got grown because when they were younger, they
they
ain't care about nothing. You feel
why
me?
would,
Nobody,
why would they
none of
care?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was the product of the environment. You feel me? But
Yeah.
once they didn't have no choice, like bro, I just gave them option. Like, bro, man,
Yeah.
you can go to school if you want to go to school. You do what you want to do, bro. You can enter the world as a man if that's what you want. You feel me? I ain't your mama or your dad. I'm gonna provide for you.
Mhm.
Dang, bro, this fall.
Ooh, they gonna get you.
I put it on do not disturb. It's still
That
ringing.
means they keep calling. That means they keep on calling. Is that the same person? Maybe they.
Nah, that was like a club on. He
Okay.
probably I had called him earlier,
Okay. Let me hurry up.
but
Yeah. Okay.
uh,
So wow. So
dang,
that goes to
hold on
show.
one more time.
That goes to show.
Text him and let him know that I'm on a call.
Okay.
Dang, my bad, man.
No, you're good. It texted me too. So I'm like, they
Yeah,
going
what
out
you was
to
saying?
interviews after work. I don't know why they be playing with me. Okay. Dang, that does for the theory though, also. You know, you had best of both worlds and you also made a valid decision because
Right,
you knew the discipline side. Like you have to be remind these kids don't be disciplined and you gotta go to school with all these damn kids that ain't been disciplined. That's
right.
that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you did have the discipline. Amen. In the middle of all that, my next question. Everybody has what I call an aha moment, meaning from the things growing up that they're seeing, they're experiencing. What made you want to be PBE Pluto? What made you want to do this? What did you see? What did you experience that put you in this field?
Well, I started out in the music at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Like I always been intrigued by music. You feel me? I used to walk up to the high schools at a young age and just watch the band practice. You feel me? Then come back to the neighborhood, empty out all the neighbors' flower pots and stuff,
And make
and
music.
drop the flowers on the porch.
You know, they was mad as
Take all the flower pots and put them together and get all my little friends and we'll tie them around our waist and make us little drums. And you know what I'm saying? We'll have us a little band. You feel me? But when I turned
oh
10, I got so good at literally playing a drum by ear to when I turned 10, I got a spot in the actual band. You know what I'm saying? And
wow, that's dope. Okay.
I became the main drummer at like 11 years old. Like everybody else was grown. I was the youngest
You know
in the
what?
band, and I was the actual main drummer. You know what I'm saying? I was making $50 to $100 an hour back then.
You know what type of intellect it takes to be a drummer?
I'm already here,
A lot. hmm I play
and not to be taught. Like I learned by ear.
exactly. That goes to show there's major intellect already mentally. I play drums. I play piano. Sing. Like people that can adjust. That's why those things were important in school back then. They don't even have that no more. They don't.
Right,
They don't show them till they get to high school. Like no, it should be when they're very young. Very young. Um.
right.
Okay. Fire. That goes to show
So
about you.
it branched from there to I met a friend of mine when I was like in the 6th grade, and
Mhm.
he used to be freestyling. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
he
Okay.
kind of got me in that mode. You feel me?
So now you
And,
playing the drums and freestyling.
yeah. So when me and him kind of locked in, then he went through a hardship like early
Mhm.
in school. You feel me? His mama went to prison, so he came and stayed with us. You feel me? And, like he rhymed me every day. We rapping and freestyling, and then like I started just kind of rapping. You know what I'm saying? This was back when we were we were using a tape recorder to record. Like we had one playing the beat and recording on one. You feel me? So I just be rapping about the hardships and stuff I was going through, and like it was just like my little diary, basically. Just
Mhm.
rap about it in the
Mhm.
music. So when
Mhm.
I took it to school and people were hearing it, they were like, "Boy, you hard," you know what I'm saying? I'm like, "For real," you know what I'm saying? And then it just from that it branched out to actually doing like real songs. At first, it was just like we
Um,
just rapping, you
mhm.
feel me? But I'm really like rapping what I done seen, I done dealt with, you feel me? Like,
Mhm.
might been late nights, you know what I'm saying? The door getting kicked in by the police, you feel me? I got guns in my face. I got to be up for school, then, you feel me? And folks getting arrested, certain things happening, and I still
Wow.
got to go to school and act normal. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
So
Okay.
I'm seeing like all that type of time, you feel me, going on. I done
Music is a refuge too. It heals your soul, even so.
people running from the police, running right in our house. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody get laid down. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying?
a lot.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
just being introduced to so much different things at a young age, you feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
how to take it on the chin no matter what it is, you feel me? And still do what I had to do.
That's wild. And you were the oldest, so like you automatically felt responsible because you know all these younger, siblings and kids.
Right. But I was the oldest of my mama's siblings, but my grandma had 10 kids, you feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
mama raised a lot of her brothers and sisters. Like my mama had me at 16. So
Mm.
we
And
kind of grew up together.
your grandmother was still having kids when your mother was having kids?
No, she only had one after after me. You know what I'm saying? I got one
Oh,
aunt
okay. Okay.
that's a year younger, but I'm saying my grandmother had 10 kids and
Mm.
all and a lot of
Kids had kids. Yeah.
I went to prison a few times, you feel me? So
Everybody stayed together, right?
mama had to take care of her
Yeah.
brothers and sisters type time.
Wow.
You
That's
know?
a lot. That's a lot.
We breaking generational curses, you feel me?
Amen. I was about to say it's all good. It's good to share, but that don't mean you got to stay there. I get it. That's why
Right,
it's important to know, what I'm saying, what you're put together and how you are who you are. And when people learn that story and they learn
right.
you, you
Nah,
get you get rich bubble
people
gum.
probably been through it, they just don't know how to express it. But through those hardships, that's what I was doing. I was just rapping about them, and people just thought I was just rapping. They like, boy, that's hard. How you put that together? Like how I just did this little freestyle where I was just talking to you, but
Yeah,
I was able to do
that's
that
amazing.
about my real life. You know what I'm saying? Back then, so
Yeah.
that's
Do you do? I haven't heard your whole catalog, but do you have a catalog with some of that now?
everything that I do is freestyle. I don't write no records. Every single song is straight out the head.
And you're telling these stories?
Well, I'm telling other stories depending on.
Okay, you can flow with it because it's freestyle. Yeah.
Now it's more like realistic.
Okay.
It's not like a certain hardship. Like I'm telling a story. Like every song,
You gotta
like
be.
if you listen to the 50 Ball song, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you literally listen to it, like you could vision everything that's going on. But I speak more in a broader ram. You know what I'm saying? Now, like it ain't so personal. Like you can, I speak to where I'm telling you the story,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm giving you the story in a sense of where you can add your situation in and be like, damn, this pertain right to me. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I think that
Instead of it being more of a just a personal thing, like Boo Boo the Fool did this, blah blah blah. I might
you just you're
say,
generalizing.
yeah, you feel I'm gonna say it in a general way, but I'm still gonna say this same issue happened. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I'm not gonna make it specific to
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it.
one person like most people do. Like they
And
make
that's
this
why people are tapping in with you. That's why people are resonating and tapping in with you. And then you do know how to rock a show. We see that. You do know how to rock a show. Fire.
but as far as with the music thing, like I said, once I started like I said, first it was personal.
Mhm.
Then I was like, you know what? Okay, let me just try to make like
Entertainment.
real song like, for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Boom. So that started popping. Then we started making movements, started getting attention, and
Mm-hmm.
we was going by PNC, which was Pluto and Carlisle. You feel me? And Carlisle his last name, but that's what his rap name too. So
Okay.
um, yeah, Pluto being my nickname since I was a baby too. So that was the first name I knew for like. Everybody called me Pluto, bro. To my in the school, everything, the teachers, all that.
Mhm.
So, but once I made it through that phase and I seen that I could, grab people attention, I said it's got to be more to this than just this. So
Mhm.
I started trying to learn the business, like the rest of my people that was rapping with
You just
me.
said the key words. You just said the key words.
Yeah, I
Try to
started trying.
learn the business.
Yeah,
Everybody don't do that.
everybody else was like, nah, bro, we got it. Bro, we hard. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, man, it's something else. It ain't that simple. Nothing is going to be how you think it look. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Put together. You gotta see
going on.
everything together.
So I started just studying. I started not so much doing songs, just going to summits, learning about
Hmm. What
the
happened?
music. I would go to, like, if I know I wanted to meet DJ Squirt, I just watch what you got going on and say
So
you gonna be at Nerd DJ's retreat. Guess what? I'm gonna be at Nerd DJ's retreat, and I'm gonna come to you indirectly. I ain't gonna come and be like, "Hey, I'm your biggest fan." Blah, blah, blah.
that's some scary
I'm
shit. Like what the
like, I don't even know you. You feel me? But
that's some scary shit.
um, I ain't gonna even come with no music, no nothing. I'm gonna do everything indirect. You feel me? Like I'm gonna come and make sure you see me.
Right. So
And
you
I'm
make
gonna
a
come
connect.
so crazy, like. Man, it'll be some off the wall stuff. I ain't coming and doing what everybody else doing. I'm not coming to perform none of that because I came to hear what's going on in this summit, learn what they looking for and what they seeing, and I came for DJ Squirt to see me. Now you saw me, boom. Now I see DJ Squirt gonna be at South by Southwest.
You
She
show up.
gonna be
Right.
at Soho on 6th Street on this day. Guess what? I'm gonna be at Soho on that
Exactly.
day. I'm
Right.
still come to DJ Squirt and say, hey, I'm your biggest fan. I want you to tap in with me, spin my music, blah, blah, blah. I'm not, I'm not coming in. I'm not doing what everybody else doing. I'm not coming out of showcase. I'm coming out to make sure I tap in with every single person, network with everybody, and I'm going to make sure DJ Squirt saw me. Because I'm going to have something going on that's going to be so outlandish to the point she going to be like, man, look, I think I seen it
Right. Like the baby did. That's how they noticed him at South by Southwest in that damn diaper.
from the diaper.
That's how they know who he. Yeah, he got. He will. They
But
attention.
some people think just because they met you one time, you supposed to roll out the red
You
carpet.
better say that again. I'm like, well, how am I know? I don't remember.
For people to do that, you know what I'm saying? You can't come into my, I'm hard to rep out, bro. I'm telling you,
Like,
nigga,
wait a
bet
minute.
the whole house on me. Nigga, you
Do
ain't
that
bet,
though. They do that.
but I bet anything on you. I don't even know you. I don't know how you move,
And
what
you
you
know
want,
what I loved about you
but
when
nothing.
we did meet, and I said, okay, we're gonna get a conference call. I need your da da da. You was like, pow, damn, like
Right.
everything was right in the same. You had it together, and that's how it's supposed to be. Fire.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't got time to play. Why you ain't already got a DJ service pack when you leave the studio?
Oh no, they'll send you an email from Gani Baba Gmail,
Right.
song from Dukawaka with
And it
no
ain't
comment. It's an MP3 that's not labeled and a picture. Like,
like
what the
I
fuck?
tell artists all the time, like you wanna be XYZ, you wasting all this time running to all these DJs and you ain't even, first of all, labeled your MP3. You ain't put the metadata into the song to where, listen, you click on my song, everything finna pop up. The cover art, who
Mhm,
made the song, the ISRC code, UPC
mhm.
code, anything you need to know about that record is gonna pop up when you click on the song and start playing it.
Yep, yep.
It's embedded into the metadata.
If they did it right, they don't be doing that.
Right. Not only is it embedded, everything in the email is telling you already. Listen, it's the cover art, it's all the information labeled
Mhm,
that they need to know. It's also links on there to tell
mhm,
you anything you need to know about me as an artist if you
mhm.
want to background or figure something
I didn't even have to ask. I was like, well, damn, okay, we was good. I see you on next day. We was
out.
ready. Right.
So yeah, you gotta be professional. So like I said, probably that third time, DJ Squirt gonna be at AC3 or something. You feel me?
Right. I do
At
ATC.
AC3. When I come, I ain't finna approach her. I ain't finna say, hey, I want you to play
So
my.
make sure I see you so I come to you and now you
Guess
got
what?
my
You
attention.
gonna
Right.
come to me, you gonna be like, I seen you
Don't I know
up
you?
at the South by Southwest. Was you at the Southern Set Summit? Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
What you do? I do music. Well, I never seen you perform or nothing. Because I came to get the information and tap in with you. Oh, you know what? I just like your approach. Look, take my number. Let's do this, do this, do
Exactly. It's about making people know or
this.
wanting to know you.
Yep, yep, and all that.
Mhm.
This email, boom, here you go, everything right there.
I'm telling you, I was like, woo. I was excited. Damn. Okay, thank you. Any
Some
other
people,
time I got to go back and educate them. Hey, you
right?
sent
They
the
got
email. Do, 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 do. You know,
everybody in the music industry is busy. Everybody got a million people
busy
coming.
to be searching for your ass.
They cousins that do music, they kids that do music, they
Mhm.
friend folks that do music, folks that they grew up with do music. Why do you think they gonna stop what they doing to worry about what you got going, even if you is talented?
And the first thing I say to them, if you're not investing in how to invest in you, why should I?
Right.
So if all you're gonna do is DM me your music and I don't never see you promote nothing, why? Why? Why should I? Even if it's hot, you're not even doing the right thing now. So what I'm gonna
Fact,
do? I can't do nothing if you ain't
fact,
doing
it's marketed, it ain't made. You feel me?
it.
So
At
it
least hit the
matter
boost button.
about how good the song is. It only matter about how good the marketing is
About
behind.
you.
Uh-huh.
You. That's why my interviews are about you. I don't play nobody music. We talk to you. Fine.
Uh,
All right, boo. So you
it,
got the aha moment in. You got the movement because
it's everything. When I started learning the business, and that caused a lot of the flattery and the shakery to go on about their business. They were running with the talent. They
Mhm.
didn't stand 10% talent, 90% business.
It
You
is
know, so
in business.
I let them go on and do their thing, and then once I learned a lot more about the business, I started, what I'm saying, re-releasing records and doing
Mhm.
things and testing the water on what I knew. What I'm saying, the understanding that I knew a lot about the industry or whatever when
Mhm.
it came to the business side, not just the paperwork or documentation, but the marketing, the promotion, and everything. Um, so from that point, I started rising again as an artist.
Mhm.
Um, took another fatal turn because
Okay, you just don't give up. Okay.
not just a fatal turn, but basically Future dropped that Pluto album.
Say it
And then
again.
Future dropped the Pluto album.
Oh, you got a pause. You can't do it. Yes, about timing too.
Right? No, I'm saying, the rapper Future.
He dropped your album?
No, he dropped the album named Pluto.
Right. So it's about timing. You can't do the same thing as somebody. Right. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you.
Nah, it ain't that.
What?
It's it took me out of the algorithm because
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'm with you. I got it.
millions of hits.
Because all the
So
Plutos was going to future
yeah,
Pluto.
so
Right.
all the stuff that I was doing was going to him too. You
Mm,
feel? So
mm, mm.
basically now I'm like, oh, it basically almost erased me as an artist in the algorithm, period. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, oh man. So
Well, at least she was paying attention because people don't be paying
right.
attention.
Nah, facts. So I'm like, shit, I gotta change the name, but everybody know me as Pluto. So people is confusing me with future stuff too. Like, oh boy, I see you dropping, and they ain't even my stuff, or either they looking
Oh,
me up, stuff pop up
man.
crazy. And then I ended up my little brother, he had became kind of old enough to start going in the clubs and stuff. So I had was grooming him up.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him just became like a little group. So we put Pluto and Kid Kimby.
Mm-hmm.
That group name, his name Kid Kimmy. So, that kind of helped resurface under
Got
that.
you. Got you. Get your own lane. Right.
Yeah, like knowing that I needed to change it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I don't know what to change it to. I was coming up with everything under the sun. And some artists is stuck at this point. That's why I want to tell this side of the story, because some artists, they know that they need to change their name because it's so much under that name
You have
and
to.
so much under the SEO under that name, and they don't want to start over. Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's what's gonna spark your career. You
Mhm.
know what I'm
Everything happens for you, not to you. So not that happened, it was
saying?
a downer to you, but that was a push in the direction where you need to go.
But I knew I needed to change something, but I changed by adding my brother. Then
Mm-hmm.
going one day, a fan hit me. It was like it took me an hour and a half to find you. Like I ain't too
Mm-hmm.
much. I just was searching and searching and searching and searching. I could not find you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Know you somebody because you really rocked out, and this was years. And I was like, damn, I gotta really change his name. So I was trying everything. I was looking up Pluto with an extra O. I knew it had to have Pluto in it because that's what everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't make up a name, so I'm like, damn, but it's got to be something different. So I tried number one Pluto, Pluto one, zero. I was just trying anything. Man, everything I put in had somebody else already had it. I said, man, dang.
How'd you
So
start with the PBE?
I'm finna tell you. So what happened was at this point I had started like kind of getting a little show money here and there. You feel me? Little here and there. So I done made a little wave going. We got some motion going on. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I also was a club owner too. So
Mm-hmm.
you know I'm able to leverage what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the jeweler, ordered my first custom Pluto piece.
Mm-hmm.
So he this when they was doing, you know what I'm saying, the name pieces and diamonds, you feel me? And I went I had made some more money that next week. So I went back, I said, well look, I ain't got enough to get the Parker Boy Entertainment logo, cause Parker Boy is Entertainment is my brand. You know what I'm saying? That what
Ah, it's
Parker
short
Boy
today.
Entertainment. And Parker is my last name, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Boy is, that's what my uncles were known as, the Parker Boys. So you
Great.
feel me? As to but yeah, so I ain't have enough money to get the full logo. So I was like, well,
Mm-hmm.
just do the letters PBE. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I got you. He said, I'll tell you what, since you bringing it now, I'm going to just add it in and have them do both pieces at the same time so you'll get both of them back. So I'm like, ooh. So like 2 weeks passed and they done did the pieces and they sending them from overseas. So when they sent them, they sent the picture of it. And they had the PBE piece at the top and the Pluto under it because the PBE is shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it, I'm like, damn, that's live. And then I was like, damn,
My
PBE.
babe. Mm-hmm.
I said, man, I ain't never think of that. That's crazy.
Board
I
entertainment, Pluto.
look else. I go on YouTube, PBE Pluto, nothing popped up. I'm like, okay. Went on Google, PBE Pluto, nothing popped. I said, oh man, it's it right here.
Oh,
I did it that same day. Like,
fire.
and the PBE Pluto. And then I just started going on social media, just putting like pound PBE shit, big PBE shit. They was just like, what the hell are you talking about? Like after everything I was saying,
Hmm.
PBE, because I'm affiliating it in the algorithm. You know,
Right.
I'm understanding, the SEO. So it took me about a year to build under the PBE Pluto brand.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, the name of the brand from from Pluto to and Kid Kimmy to PBE Pluto and Kid Kimmy. Now we got to release more records and we gain more momentum under that. And then I said, well, maybe we just go under the brand PBE as the group and we just be PBE Pluto and Kid Kimmy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Artist. Then we pushed under that, you know what I'm saying, for a little minute. Then my brother decided he wanted to do his own thing, you know what I'm saying?
So that makes it easier for you, actually.
Right. So,
Mhm.
he younger, he more listening to the streets and listening to, oh, you need to drop this, you need to drop that, you need to, man, these folks ain't downloaded the first record you got. Man, I ain't studying nothing they talking about.
Right, right.
I'm knowing the business and knowing how much it take,
Gotta know the business.
how much promotion, all this type of stuff. That is just the bare minimum it's gonna take just dropping one song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They talking about albums and mixtapes and man, y'all crazy. I ain't
You gotta do like forecasting. You gotta do study on supply and demand. You gotta know what the people are buying, what they're listening to, where, what kinds. You gotta be creative with
right.
the top ones that people are listening to and include yourself in it some kind of way. Yes.
So once he decided that, you know what I'm saying, I was able all those summits and all those people I ran into over all them years and I
Here you go.
worked with, you know what I'm saying. Now they're in bigger positions and they still tapped in with me and I still kept in touch and kept engaged.
Pluto.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, bro, what you doing? Oh shit, I'm about to drop some solo shit. For real, boom. As soon as you drop it, I'm the VP at this
Yeah, let's go. Right.
radio station over here now. I was the janitor when you met me, but
In
she hey
relationship.
guy now. You know what I'm saying? So
In
now
relationship.
spreading like wildfire. Boom, boom, boom. Hey man, if you can make it to Detroit, bro, I'll do your interview for free, bro.
And let's get to this. Let's get okay. Let me ask my questions. Let's get to that point. All right, you knocked that out. That's fire. I like the way you broke down the aspect of your thought process on what you did and how you did it and how you made it. So a lot of people don't understand just because Bobby Joe didn't work with you, that could be a blessing. It could be a blessing. Here we go. So now that you got all that established, you're moving around. Tell us all the things you've done now that you established yourself as a solo artist and tell them how you're doing it and what you're doing.
So when you ask him what I've done, like the
Yeah.
accomplishments in the music, uh,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Because you're doing a lot. Go ahead.
so I done hit various charts. You feel me with certain records. I done did a lot of streams, which I don't focus on streams and stuff like that. I also done hit Billboard charts independently. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I got over 9 different sponsors. You know what I'm saying? I done theme songs for a lot of different brands. I sponsored by a lot of brands. I'm touring the country independently, tapping in with people all over the world, doing shows everywhere. I put other independent artists on, other mainstream. You know what I'm saying? I even have mainstream artist managers that got new artists that probably just signed and they trying to get some motion in their ocean. They'll tap in and have me move them around, taking them,
A lot of relationships working for you right now. Yeah.
we tapping in all over. I done been on radio in a lot of different markets, over 18 different markets. Um, Man, we just moving around and making it happen. I done a lot of records with major artists also, but I don't thrive or really push on that end of it because I'm going the route I'm going. I'm independent. They just seeing what I was doing and wanted to bless the situation
Right.
because I took the long route. I
Mhm.
ain't taking shortcuts.
Mhm. That's okay. And you're supposed to, because when it pay off real nice. We already know. I know. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So that, I mean, that is super dope.
off my brand for the last 13 years. You feel me? Like
Ooh, okay, okay. All right.
it's
So look, you
a
got,
lifestyle off my brand. You feel me?
that's and that's the goal. That should be the goal,
Uh,
right? So you get all this accomplished, you make it happen, and you still making it happen.
uh.
What's success to you, PBE Pluto? What do you need to see to say, there we go, I'm successful?
Well, I've been successful before I even started in the music industry, so
Okay.
it ain't nothing that I need to see. It's just a matter of what God need me to be. You feel me? I'm just moving on His time and then doing what He got me doing. You feel me? I'm not a gospel rapper or a gospel artist, but I move by the Spirit. He got His workers everywhere, so
Mm.
um, I'm just elevating and levitating and going in the route that He's showing me in the vision. You feel me? I spoke on it years ago. Told people a lot of the stuff that I done. I spoke it into existence. Never
Manifestation.
how it happened. Even before I was a club owner, I told people that I was going to own the club. They laughed at me. 6 months later, I owned the club. I ain't have a.
Right.
I was on unemployment when I got my first club,
Oh, wow.
and
Okay. Well, sure. If that was during the pandemic, unemployment was some good money. Sure. Go ahead.
it was way before the pandemic.
Oh, okay. So, whatever. Mhm.
That was a decade before the
Oh,
pandemic.
okay. I didn't know. Okay, go ahead. No, that's fire.
Literally. So it's a lot of things that God has showed me in visions, and I just believe it. I don't ever know how I'm gonna achieve it. I just go for it,
That's
you
fine.
know. And people got to understand this too. Like He never said we weren't gonna go through the storm, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I shelter you through the storm. You feel me? I ain't trying to preach out here, but y'all
No,
got to.
preach. Preach.
You got to go through the storm, regardless. It don't matter.
Ain't
Don't
run with it.
that you ain't gonna go through the storm, bro. You got to go through it. It's a
Mhm.
test of your faith. Man, you gotta know God got you
Mhm. When
when
you
He got you. You know what I'm
take it
saying?
into your own hands, it throws you off the path. You can't take it into
Right.
your own hands. You
Just
can't.
like I speak about one situation, like when I got shot in the head. Um,
Hmm.
God showed me that I was gonna get shot that night, 2 hours before it happened. Um, and I told my youngest brother that be with me, shout out to PBE Timbo, and I told him what was finna happen. I wasn't into it with nobody, beef with nobody or nothing. I just knew what God had told me. And he said, "You're gonna be okay." And I told my brother, he started crying. And I had every opportunity to turn around and go home. But I told him, whatever it is, I gotta go through it. I gotta go through it. So when it happened and I realized I was shot, I started smiling. And when I told my brother, he thought I was playing. I was talking so regular, like God knowing my body. You feel me? To where I'm literally shot in the head and didn't even feel it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
I believe you.
so when they come and then the day I got out the hospital, I did a show the same day.
Ooh. So the incident when you got shot had nothing to do with you? Was it just like because you was in that area, or was somebody really trying to shoot you?
I mean, it was a conglomerate of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a conglomerate of things. I don't truly feel, but it was trying to hit me. He was trying to hit somebody with me.
Okay.
The
Okay.
intended target was the vehicle that I was in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I got you. Okay, I got you. Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
I ended up getting hit in the back of the head, and the bullet came out the top side right here.
Oh,
Yeah, I was driving when I got shot.
get out of here. So,
Yeah,
so you've been through a lot. You're doing a lot. You
uh,
came from a lot. Where you going?
I'm going with God taking me. You feel me? I'm just letting Him do His thing. I can't do nothing but just move on His timing.
Okay.
Ain't force nothing. You feel me? Whatever He got for me, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Take it on the chin and keep going in. You feel me?
Hmm. Okay.
And stop, wait, and when He say He got me, He got me. He ain't say, "Oh, I got you," and you don't have to go through this.
No, you got to go through. You got to go
Yo,
through storms.
I panicked one time.
Mm,
That
mm,
I'm telling you, he was like, I don't even see how somebody with this type of trauma is even. He like, I don't even understand how you talking. How you so calm? Like I was so calm to the point. Literally, my body didn't even respond like it was shot.
mm. Well, you ain't supposed to because you would have messed yourself up. You know what I'm saying?
Like the nurse was telling me I was gonna go brain dead in 30 minutes. All this type of time. Yeah, like
Mm-mm. Well, where you
I.
was at, probably her knowledge. Yeah.
I don't know about your business. I ain't trying to hear shit you tell my bring me another nurse. I can't.
So no negative nurses. All right. So look, man, that's amazing. All that is amazing. So look, working with a lot of the youth, they don't even know what it means to have like a certain amount of money. They don't know. They get $5,000. They think that's something. They're not understand. You know what I'm saying? They're not
Right,
understanding. It's taxes involved with that. People that know the business. You give me 10,000. I'm like, damn, that's 7,000. You know what I'm saying? Because taxes and other things expensive. You already know it's not. Whatever. Long story short. So let's say your girlfriend, me. They call me Cardi Double B. Okay. And I work in Magic City, right? Doing my thing. I call you up at 6 o'clock in the morning one morning. And I say, hey, boo. This man gave me a whole lot of money. He really liked me. I ain't do nothing. But check your bank account. I got you some money. Mm. Before I go there, I think like this. If we all took what we had and the knowledge and experiences and the talents that we have and we utilize them and share them with our own communities and everybody had their own thing, like who would need the government, right? We supporting each other.
right.
So you check your phone and you see that I sent you $30 million. Okay. From you and your experiences, what would you create to support your communities? What could you create to support everyone with $30 million? What would you come up with to support the community?
Well, what I would do, I would create something that can definitely generate jobs and be
Mhm.
able to utilize a lot of the youth that are getting entangled into a lot of the street stuff and the extra stuff. I'll create something where they could bring their talents and be able to develop their talents and be able to make money off what they do, you know what I'm saying, through our help, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I help them develop things,
Mhm.
clothing brands, you feel me? If they want to get into music, we help them develop them, guide them in the right way. Some of them don't understand, you might sound better on a commercial than you do trying to be
From the options, right?
popping in the club, but you might make 100,000 just out doing one commercial. You know what I'm saying? Doing a song that go behind
A lot of these kids are thinking there's only one way to get to the bag, but
facts.
make decisions based on the information that you know. So if
Mhm.
all they know is shoot and kill them or dance in the club, they think that's better of two evils when there's 20 more different options versus the
Right.
two you had to choose from.
A lot of artists don't understand sync. They don't understand,
Hmm.
songs in the background of movies, video games,
Hmm. There's options out here. Right.
and a lot of other options. I just create something where I can help develop the people, and I already have the avenues and outlets and partnerships to be able to take that talent right to the next level, straight from there.
So show them how to handle it. Exactly. Make a business out of it and live off of it and doing something that you love to do. Fire.
Facts. Got
Gotcha.
to create some type of avenue to where you making money when you sleep. You feel
That's super dope. Oh my goodness. Hey now. Definitely hope that some children or other youth or even these adults hear
me?
your answer and decide to utilize it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. I got one more question. You know I'm crazy. So look, we gotta act this one out. You gotta role play with me. You gonna role play with me?
Guess so. We ain't got no choice. We in this thing.
You can't say no to me, right? All right. This is called the DJ Squirt Grammy. Ooh, PBE Pluto, you about to win the DJ Squirt Grammy. Okay, so
We
we're gonna
gonna
check it out. I'm gonna announce the winner, which is you, and you're going to receive the award and say your thank yous. Okay,
I'm good.
here we go. And the winner is PBE Pluto.
Yay! Hey, first off, I would like to thank God, what I'm saying, for putting me in a position to be able to elevate my brand and take me to this level that He put in my vision, and be able to have the faith to keep pushing even when I couldn't even see what was going on. Appreciate everybody that believed in me. I also want to give a special shout out to the haters too, because you know what I'm saying, haters is your motivators.
Okay.
I want to know that y'all y'all really helped out. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
y'all put in that work y'all put in. I probably would have been got comfortable and chill. And that's what a lot of people problem is. A lot of them get comfortable because they ain't got enough haters.
Mm.
Feel me? I want to say thank you to Squirt, you know what I'm saying, for putting in that work and making sure I get squirtified and high and fried and died. You feel all that.
I have to start giving out some little plaques.
I want to give a big thank you, a big shout out to everybody that's a part of my brand, my movement, the motion, you know what I'm saying, the whole PB Ocean. One that came, the ones that left, and everybody else. Feel me? It's up and it's stuck.
Okay.
And if you ain't on board, you out of luck, man. It's like the ark, man. With I know it, man. He ain't had to do too much explaining. He let the rain do the talking.
Okay, now. Oh my goodness, this has been a super dope interview. And I do believe that when people learn to love you, they will support you, no matter what it is you have to come with it once they love you. So it depends on how you treat people, how you make them feel. Bam. Okay. You ain't got to please everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh my
Facts.
goodness. So look, what you got coming up that we can probably tap into, follow you, show up to? What you got coming up before we end the interview?
Okay. Definitely got a lot of shows in the motion. I also will be headlining Coalition DJs 17-year anniversary.
Mhm,
This um
mhm,
I will be at South by Southwest moving around. And I got shows in between, you know what I'm saying, in different markets like that's confirmed like Houston, Texas,
mhm,
to uh not Lexington, Louisville, Kentucky, Orlando, Florida, and a
move
lot more.
around.
Then you just got to tap in if you're really trying to win.
I know
So
that.
I'm just pushing, doing these shows, connecting, networking, and building a brand. I'm more direct to consumer. I don't really focus a lot on the streams, even though I get a lot of streams, but streams ain't gonna pay the bills.
Okay.
Independent.
Mhm,
And
That's
they'll do something, but
mhm,
make more money direct to consumer. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Then
true.
wait on a million streams and get a couple $1,000. I can make $50,000 in one setting.
And then pay you for a plaque too? Like, no. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. Go ahead.
One setting with the right situation and setting it up the right way, So I'd rather go and make the money now than to wait for pennies later. You feel me? So that's
That-
my grind. That's what I got going on.
that's fire. Oh my God. Thank you again for your time. Cause I know, especially with artists, to get you on the camera is a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And shoot out your social media really quick again and let everybody know anything you want to say to the audience, the world, before we shut this down. Go ahead.
Hey, you can tap in with me once again at PBE Pluto. That's P as in Paul, B as in boy, E as in Echo. Pluto like the planet. Like I told you, we wet as the ocean, but it ain't the Atlantic. Um, Focus on you. Focus on the people that's tapped into your brand. Stop worrying about everybody else. You don't need everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just tap. If it's 3 people, just show them some love. You feel me? Stop trying to put everybody on board because your music, your brand, and what you got going on ain't for everybody. Everybody not be a fan.
Right.
I got artists that I respect and because of their talent, but I don't listen to them. I don't ride. I'm not somebody downloading their music and riding around listening to what they're talking about. But they could be the biggest artists in the world. They could be the greatest of the great.
Mhm.
But they're not my cup of tea. You feel me? That ain't what I want to hear.
Cool people. Right.
Somebody 10 times smaller than them. But that just goes to show you like everybody ain't gonna be your diehard fan. Everybody not a super fan.
Mhm.
So tap in with the people that's tapping in. Cause what we tend to do is overlook the ones that's messing with us and try to entertain and show love to the people that ain't even messing with our brand at all. So focus on the people that's focused on you.
Gotcha.
Elevate the brand, uplift, and turn them into super fans, and they're gonna go out and do the work for you.
That's true. That's true. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you again for your time. Very excited to have you on the new Classes in Session podcast that is live in the DJ Squirt Academy. What? We're gonna be tapping in with you again, see where you at, what's going on down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Oh, definitely. Say goodnight, boo.
You know what it is. It's up and it's stuck. Straight. That.
I love it, man. I love you.